Welcome to Jennifer to the Rescue. I'm your lyrical appreciation expert. And yes, I'm still trying to define that, but I help you connect and celebrate special people in your life and help you to reach out in kindness in a number of different ways. And one of them is being here at the Wofford Theater every week. And thank you to our sponsors, Logan Street Signs and Banners. And every week I get to bring some wonderful guests. We have once a month where we basically highlight Bethel Lutheran Church and what's happening at Bethel. And I'm getting that officially. It's on my Facebook stuff, what's happening at Bethel this week. We have Kris Lingenfelter. Hello, and you're the Christian Education Director. Yes. And we have Pastor Martin Irbe, I got it, who's going to tell us all about a really fun thing that's happening at Bethel tomorrow night, starts tomorrow night. But Kris, lots of things happening at Bethel. You're the Christian Education lady.
Yes.
You probably know all that's happening. So what's happening? You know what? Before we do that, where is Bethel Lutheran Church?
It is on the corner of 206 and Cumberland on the north side of Noblesville.
Yes. So I wrote it down. It's 20650 Cumberland Road.
Say the address.
Yeah, well, if you're going out on Cumberland Road toward Cicero area, you come up on its beautiful church. Okay, now tell us what's going on. So now they know where it is.
Well, we have a lot going on, including the Sunday school that started in mid-August, but it's now running strong now that Labor Day is over.
And I think you said there was like 60 or 70 kids then as it grew.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we had a bunch of new families last weekend that hadn't been there before, so each week it kind of grows, and we adapt, and we're making changes to accommodate everybody, so everyone is welcome, and registration is always open.
And registration's always open, so Sunday school.
And the preschool is up and running full strength. It started after Labor Day, and it's running our 3 days of the week, and we've got kids all over the building.
And briefly, what programs do you have?
We have Parents Day Out, our PDO program that's for kids 18 months to 36 months. And then we have our juniors preschool, which is 3-year-olds, and our seniors preschool, which is 4 or 5-year-olds not quite ready for kindergarten. And so at the moment, we still have space in our PDO, the Mom's Day Out or Parents Day Out. We've got a few spaces left on Wednesdays. So if anyone's looking for a few hours to get some errands run or just want that social experience for your little ones, we do have a few spaces still open, and that runs from 9 to 1 o'clock.
So they could email you at kris@bethellutheranchurch.com, or they could check out the website.
Yeah, and there's a phone number with my extensions listed on there.
Yeah, so you can go to the website. I know all this good stuff's on there, but we just like to let people know at least once a month. Mm-hmm. So, okay, we got Sunday school, and now you've got preschool. What else you got going on?
Well, this Saturday night, we have our bonfire, and it's the all-church, all-community, whoever wants to come out bonfire. It's hosted by Christian Education and the preschool. The bonfire is Saturday night at 6 o'clock, and we'll have the big fire pit going with s'mores and hot dogs. And
it's hard to believe it's that time of year
I know, and it's supposed to be fairly warm, too.
I know. I think it was supposed to be 80 degrees or something.
That's okay.
It will not rain.
No, it cannot rain. No. And it was warm last year when we had the bonfire, too, and it was great because it cools off by the evening.
And, and that's a really cool, so you've had it 2 years now.
This is the second year, yeah. And last year was fairly small because it was our first year. This year we've got lots of people already signed up, and you don't even have to sign up. You can just show up and come out.
You're on my show telling everybody about it. The whole town's going to turn out.
Come on out. And we have our 5:30 church service on Saturdays. So if you're looking for a service to go to, you can go to the 5:30 service and then just come straight out back to the bonfire afterwards and have dinner. And
I just realized I'm possibly going to be at the 5. I guess I will have to stay for the bonfire.
Right. We'll have dinner. We have hot dogs and the s'mores, and we're having hayride and some games and glow sticks for the kids once it gets dark, because those are always a huge hit. So
I think we will be there. Yeah, that is very, very exciting. I don't know, I get so excited. I get to go. How cool is that? Huh?
It'll be fun.
It will be fun. Okay, so let's see, what else we got going on?
We've also got the fish fries coming up. And that is Dan's Fish Fry on
Dan's. When you say
Dan's Fish Fry, it's on September 26th. That Friday.
It's a week from, if you're watching this now, it's a week from this Friday.
Yes.
But I know Dan's Fish Fry, people come running.
Right.
And I did some music for an event last week that was Dan's Fish Fry, and people just come out of the woodwork.
Well, it's chicken for people that don't
Is there chicken? I didn't know that. That's why we had you come today, so you can make sure we get all the details.
Right, yeah.
No, you've got something to share.
But I know that the Fish Fry benefits our missions committee, which is kind of our outreach and the pantry and all those outreach things that the church does. So it's one of our it's a good fundraiser for
It's a
them.
wonderful, wonderful event. We do have Mary Jo Mikulski will be here next week to kind of make sure everybody knows that. So let's see, we got that. What else do we have?
Well, we've got our new thing, I can't say it. Bethel Lutheran University, which is going to be our new midweek kind of program that we're starting up. We've always had a midweek for our high school kids.
Right,
Well, now
right.
this is midweek for everybody. It's adults, high school kids, middle school, elementary, preschool, all ages on a Wednesday nights starting October 22nd.
October 22nd. Did I write? Yes, I did.
And
write that
it's
down.
just,
Okay.
there'll be multiple course offerings for adults, so some Bible studies, some relationship, financial type classes, multiple different offerings each time. There's the programs for the kids. We're looking into some exciting youth group type opportunities for our younger kids, all the way down to preschool. And there's just a small meal before for, if you're rushing from work and to get there and you need something to eat, there'll be a small
Okay,
dinner
so
before.
it's Wednesdays at what time again?
I have to look because I
Is the
can't
food
remember.
at, I'm just wanting to,
It starts at 6 o'clock with a casual dinner. So from 6 to 7, there's just a light dinner. And then from 7 to 8 will be the classes that you can take. Also at that time is our music, all the music offerings. So choir, handbell, there's going to be a liturgical dance and our youth choir. All those will take place on that Wednesday night during
I'm
that
a
time
musician, but I'm not a liturgical
Yeah.
dancer. I
Me
told
either.
Julie that. I don't do that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm really excited. So,
There's a lot going on, and each of the courses is in about 5 to 6 weeks in length, and then we'll take a break for Advent and Christmas, and then we'll have another 5 to 6 week course.
this is
and
going
then
on
It's going to go like the entire school year.
Very cool.
So yeah, we'll have the 5 to 6 weeks, then Christmas, then 5 to 6 weeks, then Lent, and then another one, and then we'll have summer.
okay,
and
so
then
do
we'll
they
get together.
register for
Yep.
this?
Yeah, you can register on the
At
website.
Bethel Lutheran Church?
On the website, there is information about registering. We have course catalogs in the front of the church. If you stop into the office, you can pick up a catalog and register. And you can also just show up.
Just
We're
show
not going
up.
to turn anybody away. So
Well,
if you just
that's
show up,
good.
we'll
That's
gladly
awesome.
welcome you in.
Well, we thank you for coming today. One of the reasons that the Bethel University is really cool is because it's kind of a good introduction to our Alpha.
Yes, yeah,
Which
lots of
Pastor
that.
Martins is going to tell us about. What is Alpha? Can you give us a nutshell? We're going to come back after a break, but we're going to give you a minute to.
Alpha was developed in England in the 70s, but it really took off in around 1990, I think, with the father Nicky Gumbel, and it's a short course in Christianity. It's just. It lets you think. It lets you ask questions. The basic questions: who is God? What is the church? And
Are you going to tell us that after
yes,
the break?
I'll tell you more about
Okay.
it.
Well, you know what? I'd love. Yeah, we're going to come back, and Pastor Martins is going to share more. Thanks, Kris, for
you.
coming. I know we
Thank
got to get
you.
you back to
Yeah,
Bethel.
gotta go back to preschool.
And we'll be right back after this message.
You know, when Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Everyone knows it's easy to find first-run movies in the big theaters. But where can you go to watch your favorite classic movies on the big screen for the perfect night out? Why rent a flick when you can rent the entire theater? Call today to reserve our 32-seat theater for your next event, or just stop by to see what's showing this weekend. 14 by 7 foot screen and the high quality digital surround sound system offers all the amenities you would expect from the big theaters, with a laid back atmosphere and comfortable seating of your own home. Wofford Theater at 1744 South 10th Street in Noblesville gives you the classic movies you want with a big theater experience.
We are back, and thank you for joining us for Jennifer to the Rescue here. Thank you to Logan Street Signs and Banners. I used to call them something different, and I know that that's the... Anyway. And we're at the beautiful Wofford Theater, and just finding out what's going on at Bethel Lutheran Church, which is up there. It's 20650 Cumberland Road. So people... Yes, it's... Yes, right, exactly. So you cannot pass it by, and it's a beautiful building, and it's so neat when you're going there, and it's a little dark, and the lights come in. It's cool. I've been a member for many years, so I know what I'm talking about. But Pastor Martin's, yes, I have been there. Yeah. Anyway, okay. We're talking about Alpha, though. We had Kris Lingenfelter was just here with the education. She's the Christian education director, but you're responsible for Alpha, and right?
Right.
It's your thing?
Right.
Okay. So what is Alpha again?
Well, alpha is the first letter of the Greek alphabet. It's A, so it's the beginning. And it's a course that it started in England a while back, and it's in, I think, over 121 countries. Over 15 million people have been through a course. We start off with a meal, first of all, because everybody likes to eat. Every culture.
Well, Bethel likes to eat.
Bethel likes
I'm
to
sure that you know the truth. That's probably every culture, yes.
Every culture likes to eat, so we start off with the meal. And
That's all right. Yeah, it did. There we go. Try it again. Tell us again. It's fine.
What a terrible loss.
This is why live
yes.
streaming is fun.
Oh,
Here
yes,
we go.
It is.
Go ahead.
Alpha Course is it's a kind of a short course in Christianity, a 10-week course where we explore questions of the faith. Why believe? What evidence is there to believe? Well, what is this Christianity thing? What is the church? Who is Jesus? We'll hear something. We'll discuss it, and it's good to talk about these things. And it's not just for people looking for answers, but it's also people that have maybe been in the church for years and just want to reevaluate things. Why do you believe that which you think you believe? And so you kind of recalibrate. And ask those questions about yourself. Maybe you've been born and raised in the church and you've never looked further. Well, this is the chance to kind of explore things.
Now, it actually, if they go to BethelLutheranChurch.com, they will see information on Alpha.
Right.
It does start tomorrow.
It starts,
tomorrow.
And every Thursday at 6 o'clock at Bethel.
And starts tomorrow, which will be September the 18th. And it starts, what time? I'm sorry.
It starts at 6 o'clock.
And the food is at 6 o'clock.
Right. Well, but it's all very informal. It's all very simple. Nobody needs to be intimidated. There will be no heavy theological quizzes given. Come as you are, where you are, and we'll explore together. So nobody needs to be frightened about some kind of a theological lecture. But it'll be very simple, but I think it'll be very uplifting. I've done this for a long time. This will be the first time because English is my second language. I'm Latvian, and I've never done this in English. They don't know, yeah. But it'll be interesting for me to do this in English. So we'll see. Yeah. I've never done it in English before.
Now, that's very interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting for me.
So, okay, tomorrow it starts. Okay, I made all kinds of notes because I was really intrigued when they offered it last year. I think they had it. It wasn't you that was doing it at that. I don't know who was.
I think it was more of a youth alpha, but I'm not sure about that.
Okay. Well, it was just. Now tell us, not because I don't know, but because our watchers don't know. Your title at Bethel is?
I'm associate to the pastor.
Which, if anybody comes, we have a lot of things.
Well, there are two ordained clergy at Bethel, and that's Pastor Doug Gast and myself, and so we get to wear the collars. And but I'm the associate to the pastor, so when things go well, I can take credit. When things don't go well,
Yeah.
I'm not the
Yeah.
I'm not the captain of the football team.
Well,
So-
the Alpha class should be wonderful, though, and it does. So you made a point of telling me that it starts tomorrow, but that doesn't mean that if you see
true. That's
or
true.
you hear about this and you
Sure,
want to come
sure,
next week,
sure,
you couldn't
sure.
come.
Yeah, there's a set program, but I have a program in front of me, but I'm somebody that's rather spontaneous. So I go to the left and to the right and
Yes, you are
meander around the-
spontaneous.
Yes,
But that's
yes,
good.
It is, yes. Well, it's interesting. I did lectures on, it was New Believers class in Latvia 20 years ago. And I was basically following an Alpha format, not knowing. And then the first time, my wife and I saw a video of Nicky Gumbel, who is the one that took this program and
Oh,
made it worldwide.
okay.
We were looking at this, and my wife went, "He's speaking your lectures." And I went, "Yeah, the guy's stolen my stuff." You know? Well, because it's just a simple way of talking about Christianity. Who is Jesus? What is the church? Who is the Holy Spirit? What is the Bible? How should we pray? Just simple questions like that we can explore together.
Right, and I was actually, it was funny because it does say in this information in our newsletter, it was just how there's a meal, there's jokes, there's songs, there's, and it's just an opportunity to get, one of the things about Bethel that many years ago when we joined, what I loved was going to the morning, where there was this kind of, what is it, the adult Sunday school
Oh,
class.
adult Sunday school,
It's
yes.
very similar kind of thing, asking all these questions
Sure.
that we all kind of come into church and wonder, does everybody have these questions? It sounds like this is a great
It is.
place
It is.
to.
And if you can't make tomorrow or you can't make next week, you're always invited throughout this time to participate. I think a lot of people would like to go through the whole thing.
Sure.
But
Makes
I
sense.
understand some people can't make every Thursday evening. So you don't have to feel bad about that. There's no registration. It would be nice if we knew so you can get in contact with us on the Bethel website, just so we know roughly on how much pizza or how many sandwiches to eat, that kind of thing.
Yeah, just to
so
have
we have a rough idea.
because
So,
it's
right,
we want to
right,
have enough
right.
food, and so there's two. You break up in there's a discussion, and then there's leaders. I was looking at the
Yeah.
small group just to kind of get together.
Yes. We'll see how many we have, but we'll split up into groups so it's a more intimate setting, and we'll have some time. We will go from 6, and we will not go over 8:15. Probably out by 8 because it's a weekday, and I understand, and
Sure.
we have children and jobs, and we have to get up in the morning. So I have a chiseled into stone, not past 8:15.
That'll be good.
If somebody's speaking at 8:15, I will break them off.
You'll come with a big hook and pull them.
Exactly.
So if they go to Bethel Lutheran Church, that information's there,
Yes.
and they can call the church, I suppose, and ask if there's particular questions, or maybe you said on the website there's a place where they can actually
Right, I think
let
so.
people know.
Yeah.
It'll be
Or just call somebody,
Yeah.
call John there or somebody who's ever at the desk, and just tell them that they'd like to come, and we'll just write don't want to give your last name, that's fine, just say John or Joe wants to come, and so.
Well, this is exciting. I'm in between Bethel Lutheran University
Right.
and the Alpha and all the programs for the kids and the bonfire. The bonfire this weekend. I am so excited I get to go. I think.
And again, it's not going to rain.
It's not going to rain.
It's not going to rain, so.
I was going to say thank you for coming, and we hope that you come back with Kris's other things, maybe other Alpha classes. Anybody from Bethel we know there's a music program. I'm involved in the music program. So Bethel Lutheran Church is a wonderful
Sure.
place.
So many of us involved with Bethel University. I'm teaching in January too, so
Cool.
yes. so
Well, come
we're-
back,
yes.
share it with us, and then we're going to share it with others.
Pleasure.
Jennifer to the rescue. Nice to see you. Nice to be able to be back this week. We'll see you next week, and I can't remember who's my guest next week. Doesn't matter. Yes, it does. I'm sorry. If you're my guest next week, it doesn't matter. Thank you, Jennifer to the rescue here, and thanking Logan Street Signs and Banners for their wonderful Wofford Theater, and see you next time.